Yo, what's going on, y'all? Once again, I say, yo, we're back. And I think I'm going to surprise y'all with something here. NBA 2K19, Seattle SuperSonics, legendary franchise. Seattle SuperSonics, legendary franchise. NBA 2K19. This is your boy, SeattleRick206, a.k.a. Slick Rick the Ruler. And we just gonna get the ball on y'all. Y'all see what it is. Bring our Sonics back. Hashtag no kid hungry. Appreciate y'all. Let's get it.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. And tonight it'll be Seattle going up against New Orleans. The Pelicans have been looking pretty confident. They are really playing at a high level right now, going 8-1 over the last 9 games. Battling it out tonight, two offenses that tend to live and die by the three. Shaq, do you think the league is becoming too perimeter-oriented?
Yeah, Kenny knows this. He has 2 rings. I have 4. Championship-level teams usually challenge you outside and inside. You got to keep the defense guessing, Ernie.
Well, the perimeter offenses could become a lot more sophisticated. 25 feet from the baskets, it's hard to impose your physicality against anyone on the defensive end.
Nothing sophisticated about jacking up 83s in the game.
Well, you know what? It's hard to be physical when guys are not even coming near you.
For a guy who likes to shoot the three, would you like to be playing today?
I would, not to toot my own horn.
Go ahead, toot your own.
But I'm going to toot it. I would average easily a 20-point game. Easily 20 a game. Being able to take the amount of threes that they able to take, 20 would be, I would be disappointed.
Drown him out.
I would be so disappointed if I didn't get 20 every night. This is the easiest era to play it. How can you shoot up 23s and call yourself a point guard? So ridiculous. Any scrub could play in this era. Kevin, anybody could play in this era, Kevin. Anybody.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see Seattle facing the New Orleans Pelicans.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the floor for Seattle. Durant is out there with Sean Kemp. Then it's Allen. Then there's Payton. And it's Sigma in at the center position. And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. Payton passes to Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Kevin Durant, so long, you have to leave your feet to contest his shot, but that's how he gets you.
Seattle shooting their first free throws of the night right here. He misses the free throw.
You know, he was the college player of the year, the first freshman to ever do it. We all knew Kevin Durant would be special.
And he sinks the second. Here is Paul. To the middle, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's going to happen. Paul recognizes the imbalance in the defense, delivers a perfect pass.
Payton kicks to Allen. Over Stojakovic. Allen, that's good. Allen's got his first bucket of the night.
This is why you like to get him touches. He makes things happen.
Now the pass to Stojakovic. The shot's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so Payton will bring it up for Seattle. It's a 3-point game. To the wing right side. Stolen by Stojakovic. To the wing right side. Now, here's Cousins. He's covered closely. Paul's shot is off.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Got that one up quick. Allen's got his second basket of the game.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Here's Paul. And it's Seattle with the rebound. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Allen kicks to Payton. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
That's good from Payton.
Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
Now here's Paul. Davis kicks to Stojakovic. With some arc, and it's good on the layup.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Payton dishes to Kemp. For 3, Durant. And Davis pulls it down. And it's Davis with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. From 15 feet away. And Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got his first 2 points.
The defense has to stay on Chris Paul. He has a quick trigger on the catch and shoot.
Payton passes to Kemp. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Seattle missing again. New Orleans in the lead. Paul outside. Pass to Mashburn. He feeds it to Cousins. Outside Stojakovic. Bangs home the trifecta. Stojakovic has got 7 points.
One of the best passes at the center position. Just another way Cousins affects scoring.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
And as of late, they have not looked good at all. Actually, they've been dominated.
And the worst part, they're starting to get down on themselves. Really need that one big play to spark some life back into them.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did speak briefly with New Orleans' head coach. He said if they want to go up 2-0 in the season series tonight, they have to be just as sharp as they were the first meeting. He said we can't get... sloppy and expect to win. We have to be careful with our shots and take care of the ball. We'll see if they can execute just as well this second time, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, David. Their focus is going to be on good shot selection here early, guys.
And it's going to take a team effort. They can't have guys going solo and getting themselves into tough one-on-one situations.
It wouldn't hurt to focus on their low post game. It doesn't get any more high percentage than those easy looks in tight.
And Davis sends it back.
Good job by AD, not giving up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle.
And just building on to the lead, extending it, trying their best to put this one away.
You sense the game has a number of ways it can go. All you can do is your very best at that moment.
But he recovers it. And back to Wilkins. It's Schrempf on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by New Orleans.
That's tipped. Stolen by Wilkins. Paul with the defensive effort.
That's just two tough competitors meeting right at the rim. Someone, in my opinion, had to lose.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's New Orleans in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
Yeah, it's been the defense that has them out in front. But let's see if they can sustain the intensity.
Seattle trails by 9. West out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And there's Davis. Then it's Peja Stojakovic. And it's Mashburn in at the 3. That's the Pelicans' 5. Ellis can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
West finds Davis. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Davis has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Pelicans. Lewis. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Pass to West. Here's Davis. Poked away. Stolen by Ellis. And now running up the court. Lewis pushing it up. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Ellis.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
Here's Lewis. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins.
Ooh, that's the one when you watch the film back, he's going to cringe. He couldn't ask for a better opportunity.
Big group substitution here for Seattle. Davis against Payton. Left side West. And Seattle making a change here. Durant's checked in. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Cousins, no one around him. No good with the triple. Seattle trails by 7. Allen outside. From outside the arc. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Three-pointers to Stojakovic. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Seattle calls timeout.
And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, call timeout, try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
You know, also, it's just a chance to take a breath, regroup, get your mindset, and come back out fresh.
And so Payton will bring it up for Seattle, trailing by 10. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Baron Davis picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Seattle, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. And NBA awards are voted on by broadcasters and writers around the NBA. Do you think that's the best way, Steve, to pick an MVP?
Well, I really think there's some kind of way you got to have players more involved, being able to come out and be able to pick the MVP, because these are the players that are going up against these guys. I also would love to see where we have more of the defensive player of the year during the offseason, the rookie of the year in the offseason. Obviously giving out more of those awards for the playoffs as well.
And you got to sort of from becoming a popularity contest, too.
Yes, totally.
New Orleans leading by 7. Kicks out to Cousins. Here's Mashburn. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the bucket. Mashburn has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
Outside Kemp. It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way from 18 feet away. And that one hits back iron. Seattle trails by 9. Allen for 3. And it's rebounded by Mashburn. Allen's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Pass to Cousins. No one makes some changes here. Anthony Davis is going to shoot in for Cousins. Wesley comes in for Stojakovic. And Paul subbed in for Baron Davis. And then for Seattle, Trevor checked in for Kelly. Hill comes in for Ray Allen. And that's Johnson in for Gary Payton. Here's West. Here's Davis. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Detlef Schrempf.
When Anthony Davis is aggressive going to the offensive glass, it gives this team another dimension.
And this is his first look at the line tonight. Seattle trails by 12. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Seattle moving again.
And this is what he gives you, the ability to contest the shot without fouling.
Perimeter defense at a premium these days. He's the value in this type of effort.
Johnson kicks to Schrempf. The pass to Gill. 1:05 left to play here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Johnson. Here's Sigma. And it's in by West. Ball's not loose. Davis, the pass to Mashburn.
Well, he has to be careful now. He doesn't want to pick up that third foul this early.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first.
And Mashburn, really one of the more versatile guys at that forward position. He can score, rebound, and pass all at a high level.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Checked in. And turns around.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
New Orleans shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game. The free throw dropped for West.
As we've gotten closer at halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And both free throws good for West. Seattle calls timeout.
And look, you never want to skip the need, cut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
Seattle trails by 18. Johnson right side with Lewis outside. Back to Johnson. 20 seconds left in the first half of the game. Lewis misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pelicans shooting their sixth and seventh free throws in the game. First free throw is good.
One of the most vocal players in this league, CP3 is known as a tremendous leader.
12 seconds left here in the second. Lewis down low. To halt the run, here's Haywood. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
Yeah, it just seems whatever they do, nothing's working right now to stop the bleeding.
It takes an effort on both ends of the floor, and you have to find the right matchup to exploit.
And so it's New Orleans closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, they killed it on the glass. And they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this lead will continue to grow.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster, Ernie. Without major improvements defensively, this game is O-V-A, over.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Welcome back to New Orleans as we take a gentle cruise down the Mississippi River before returning to action. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Peja Stojakovic has been sensational.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, you like to run more doubles at him, but the risk there is opens up things for everybody else.
Seattle trails by 20. On the court for Seattle, we've got Sean Kemp, Allen out there with Peyton, and it's Durant, and it's Sigma in at the 5 spot. Here is Sigma. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Allen for the three. No good. Shot missing. And New Orleans will come the other way. Passes it to Stojakovic. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. Stojakovic has gotten about everything to drop here, shooting 6 of 7. Payton dishes to Allen. On the 3 off target.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton. A steal. Here's Allen. Lays it up off the glass. Allen's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And how about Allen, able to control his body on these physical finishes. Terrific at keeping the balance as he's getting bumped by the defense.
Now here's Paul. Lets it go. Great look, but off the mark.
A mix-up with the defense leaves him wide open from mid-range, a shot he usually makes.
Right side, Kemp. Outside Durant. Lets it go with a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Durant's got 6.
Unlimited range. The long arms of KD can get it off from anywhere.
Paul finds Davis. Here's Stojakovic. Pass to Cousins, and it's blocked. And here we go with Allen running it up the court.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Pelicans leading by 15. That's tipped. It's taken away by Payton. Pass to Sigma. Durant for 3. And again, Seattle with a triple.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Payton against Paul. 14 feet away. Bank shot. No good.
Can't convert, but a good opportunity from mid-range. He'll take that every time.
Allen inside the 3-point line. And it's Seattle with another.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Paul kicks to Stojakovic. Now here's Cousins. He has 6. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Allen for the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Allen's got it back down to within single digits for Seattle. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And as of late, they have not looked good at all. Actually, they've been dominated.
And the worst part, they're starting to get down on themselves. Really need that one big play to spark some light back into them.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These the new power rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Seattle. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
Man, I think Seattle, they love the situation they're in right now. Playing very well. But looking ahead, they know there's still a lot left to prove.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 7 points for Chris Paul.
And you can sense them just starting to squeeze and shrink this lead a little bit.
To the middle, here's Lewis. Count it, good.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Pelicans leading by 8. Now the feed to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
AD could have laid that one up, but that's not the statement he just made.
Now the pass to Gill. Dishes to Shrimp. Kicks it loose. Passes it to Gill. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And another three for Seattle.
And all of a sudden, the shots now fall in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, reason why they have found their shooting stroke. Their offense is clicking.
Lewis grabs the board. Lewis on the way. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Gill the pass to Haywood. Three-pointer. No good from Shrimp. New Orleans with the ball. Here's the break. Jumps up. And slam dunk by Haywood.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And this comeback was fueled by doing it on both ends of the floor. Let's see if they have the same energy level to keep this up.
And again, no good by New Orleans. Lewis kicks to Shrimp. Pass to Gill. Back to Shrimp. Up in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. We've reached the end of the third. Pelicans ahead, up 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for New Orleans. Leading by 5. West is out there with Ryan Anderson. It's Chandler. There's Davis. And it's Wesley in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now here's Payton. Chandler with the steal. And here is Davis. Shoots off the step back. And he nails it. Davis has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for New Orleans.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
For 3, Ellis. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. You had a defender all over him.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, Wesley does whatever is asked of him, a dependable scorer and an effective defender.
Both shots good from the stripe. Seattle trails by 9. Payton finds Allen. Back to Payton. Here is Haywood. He's guarded by Davis. Allen outside. The tray. Sinks the triple. Allen's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they allowed have been from beyond.
Davis down low. Covered by Payton. Anderson's shot is off. Here's Allen. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Allen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Davis against Payton. Anderson. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Free throw, good, Anderson. And we've moved our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Allen passes to Kemp. Looking it over. Stojakovic against Allen. 5 to shoot. On deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Allen's got 19 points.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, forcing defenders to come out and guard them, which could open up driving lanes if they want to take advantage of that.
Payton to Durant. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Durant has one thing on his mind. When he gets the ball in close, attack.
You listen to the 2.5 minutes of pass now here in the fourth. Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Anthony Davis has checked in for New Orleans. And here are the Pelicans now. 22 is their biggest lead, and there it is for him.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Payton against Davis. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Payton.
And that solid play in the paint continues here.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And we've got him going for our Jordan player of the game, Chris Paul.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always getting to the basket at will. And just seemingly taking advantage of a lead that was reluctant to get in his way.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Paul's checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a course from the sideline.
Guys, during the last break, I listened to how Pelicans coach talks to his team. He really got after him in public. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one.
And it's good for two.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And so here's New Orleans after the basket by Seattle. Puts it up from 15. And it's Durant with the rebound. And it's just Durant with the ball. Bringing up for Seattle. A 2-point game. Kemp skips to Allen. Durant with 3. And another 3 for Seattle.
He played low profile, but make no mistake. KD lives for the big shot.
Here's Paul. Sweet over. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
When momentum is up for grabs, Chris Paul seizes the moment. He comes through when his team needs him the most.
Payton outside. Takes it to Kemp. Down from the shot clock. Allen for 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
It's the way the game is supposed to be. Guys, I competed at the high level. There's nobody you want taking that shot more than Chris Paul. He loves the big moment.
Paul's gone 4 of 8 in the fourth. 44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It's Durant on the left. It's good.
And that's what he does. KD, a crunch time assassin.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Now you need every basket you can get.
That's the only way they're going to come back. Even that might not do it.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
They just went just the hard, but they put a little bit more effort into their defense.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight play.
Following most of the line of on the clock. Right, clean the out.
And every set they're running looks like designed to produce a triple.
Interesting approach down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in chunks.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the league is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot.
It's a free. This win such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and a crazy finish to take a game like this and simply delay an entire building.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew. This is just Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh, you know him. You know this guy too that gets you this. Tonight it'll be Seattle going up against Los Angeles. For Los Angeles, facing an excellent team on hostile ground. They'll need to be a complete game, start to finish. We'll see if they can pull off this upset. Two great backcourts going head-to-head tonight. Kenny, your thoughts on how the guard position has evolved over time? And make it quick. The evolution of the guard position in 12 seconds, please.
You weren't quick, so I don't have to be so quick.
Well, let's try.
I'm going to be as quick as I can.
Okay.
But I'm going to be vigilant.
Okay.
4, 3.
Like combo 2, 1. All the square guards in a good position. If the team's everybody correctly, guards have to be involved on the board.
It's almost like you were reading.
We were going to give you defense section, Jack.
Yeah. Anyway. Combo guards. Let's go courts.
Welcome to TK for another edition of NBA Basketball. Kevin Callahan here, Rick Anthony, and Harold Holler with the scores and David Aldridge. It's the Los Angeles Clippers facing Seattle. Tip-off go to Seattle. Now here's the thing. We've got a chance here to see the floor courtesy of Jay Brader. All filled up and ready to go for this one. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. McAdoo right there. And it's Getty. Then it's also Moran. And it's Paul in at the point guard. 2 on the clock. Pete. Count it. Good. He's got the first points up over 98 for Seattle.
How about the quickness on this display there for Peyton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
No good from McGetty. Peyton looking to run out. Outside. Allen for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And he passes up there for the sideline. Let's swing it over to the neighborhood.
Thanks, Jeff. Here's what the Clippers head coach had to say earlier. They've had a tough time in this matchup. They've lost both games so far this season. I asked him how he thought they could turn around. He said we have to improve our defensive instincts. Quicken our rotation. We make stuff around the rim on the shot blockers, but we also have to close out on the perimeter. We'll see if they can flip us right now. Back to you.
I didn't think you too surprised. Anybody wants to see him shot defensive end right from the opening tip.
And you know, they have the ability to control the game in their D, but they have to be aggressive and send that message right away.
I do believe Greg team has an intimidation factor working in their favor because of the level of defense that they play. And the start heading up for first half, that factor starts to weigh on the opponent's mind.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close range opportunities on the night. If you allow the opposition to get into it, look out.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's the Clippers. Here's the field McAdoo. Good go. Done through off a wonderful assist.
And you gotta love how all season the whole so maybe that's quality point guard.
Now here's Allen. Peyton outside. Non-space moment who bites Seattle. Allen looks good.
Not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Allen's gone 50% from the arc. 1 of 2. All with the ball. Now Peyton defensively.
Well, people can finish time on saying that get out on hitting, but he's left with the open shot. He's got to make that one.
He gets that one. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
From the opening tip, he's been active, working for good looks. He's pretty accurate.
But Getty gets to Brand. Over 6 months. And he can't back that one in. Seattle leading by 5. Durant dishes the count. Kicks it out down. Durant with 3. 6 the triple. Durant's got a pair of threes now from the first quarter for Seattle.
Ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Ball to stop the run. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1-2.
And this can get a little personal.
You got some speed to this, right? Your turn, my turn. They're going at each other.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. He's probably looking to change it up a bit.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's a ball. They need a fresh, new approach here.
swap for Seattle. .152 to play in the first quarter. Wilkins kicks to Ellis. It's Trump on the way. There's triple. Good on a triple. Trump's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
And off to an incredible start here from long range.
To the paint. Trying to go an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. On the top of the key, Blake Griffin fills it in.
And right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprise for this guy. I have a feeling that they get a shot again. They'll knock down.
Guys, they come out and establish a good rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they built this league. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
To the inside. And Ellis with the block. That's just Ellis. That's the and sent up by Hayward.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this.
Yeah, it's one thing. They wanted it there. It's how they sing in and then shoot out.
And here is Los Angeles now after the basket by Seattle.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right on ball.
And Ellis throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. You see, shocking. Ellis against Spaghetti. Inside. Here's Paul. And it's in after it bounces off the right side. Paul's got 6.
Well, he's a guy that can adapt and adjust to any defense he's up against. It's really something to watch.
Here's Schrempf. And the layup's good off the glass. Schrempf's got his second bucket.
Continuing to push the action and then building.
You can tell they're on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
And so it's Seattle with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their third goal to present for that. They've been hot from all over. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's break down the game from Seattle. Guys,
Smart in this first period. Credit their unselfish play.
Well, the assist total is skyrocketing at this point. Actively looking to set up to the game. I love the way they're playing.
Wilkins is out there with Ellis. Then there's Lewis. And it's Haywood at the 5. Roman the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle.
And that's what Jordan does best. An extremely lethal dunker.
Lewis gets the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Spaghetti outside. Free against Wilkins, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. The Los Angeles Clippers, they come into this one following a loss to San Antonio. For three, Ellis. That shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. To the middle.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Seattle calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of the game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Clippers making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Payton passes to McDaniel. Kicks to Allen. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Payton. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Here's Free. Ball's knocked loose. Kemp with the steal. The finish. And slam dunk by Kemp.
Yeah, once he gets to the rim, it's lights out. Kemp, just too much power and explosiveness.
Clippers trail by 14. And stolen by Payton. By himself. And Payton throws it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
Tipped away. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Allen against Gordon. Floats one up. It's blocked. Nobody near Allen. A three-pointer is right on target. Allen's got 8 points.
The offense is running well, but more importantly, they're taking the shots they know they can make.
Well, they haven't had to force anything. They're simply moving the ball and working for the best available shot.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Outside Kemp. Pass to Zikmont. Outside Kemp. 5 on the clock. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Seattle making a change here. Durant's checked in. But the Clippers also changing it up. Elton Brand's checked in for Jordan. Richardson comes in for McAdoo. And it's Harper in for Free. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Kemp with the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys. And it's paid off.
Gordon against Allen. Shot, high post. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Harper against Payton. Outside Kemp. Back to Payton. For 3, Durant. Rebound by the Clippers. Down low. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Allen dishes to Kemp. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this is the guy, Shawn Kemp, all the talent in the world, could be a perennial double-double machine, just a matter of staying focused.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look for Seattle. Hill comes in for Allen. And Dennis Johnson's subbed in for Gary Payton. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Paul's checked in for Gordon. And so Kemp nails both of them. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Paul for three. A rebound by Kemp. Kemp's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Back to Johnson. Right side Durant. And the rejection by Brand. Right side Harper. He was all alone on that one. And here is Johnson. Passes it to Sigma. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 5. Durant for three. Good. It's Johnson with the assist that time. 9 points for Kevin Durant.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here's the break. Here's Kemp. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Now really found his stroke here in the second quarter after missing everything in the first.
Al Paul. 6 points for him. Here's Manning. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And so it's Seattle cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. Checking out Seattle. Kenny, what do you think?
Their ability to get into the paint and get to the rim has been deadly, constantly attacking the basket. It was clearly their intention right from the start to pound it inside as much as possible. And I don't see them straying from that strategy in the second half. It's going to be another paint-based attack.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Well, there are a few areas they need to improve on, but perimeter defense is priority numero uno. They got to be quicker to close out on the three-point shooters, and they got to prevent the open looks. They weren't fighting through screens. They're just not doing enough, Ernie, especially outside.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
I think you can look to specifically the patience and the shot creation. Really solid effort.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Chris Paul. Griffin is out there with Elton Brand. Then it's Maggette, and it's McAdoo in at the 3 spot.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
Allen kicks to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Allen passes to Sigma. Seattle needs to get off a shot. And Ray Allen with the 3. Allen's got 11.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Maggette outside. Over to the left wing. Here's the three. Connects from three-point range. Maggotti's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Seattle leading by 20. Outside Kemp. It's Allen on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Just 5 on the clock. And another three for Seattle.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so it's Paul with it. Get it up for Los Angeles. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. You have to like what we're seeing from Ray Allen.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Durant with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle.
Well, the length of Kevin Durant on the defensive end, creating havoc and opportunity for his guys.
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. And stolen by Payton. Here's Sigma. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Inside, here's Brand, and then Brand with the dunk.
Boy, nice team basketball being played right there. You see the open man, and you deliver the ball right away.
And there's the pass to Allen. Outside Durant. Left side Kemp. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The ultimate man-child. Kemp, one of the most flamboyant finishers in our league.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, that's an example of two teammates on a different page. They're both looking at each other like, hey, what was going on there?
Detlef Schrempf's checked in for Seattle. Hill comes in for Allen. The Clippers also changing it up. Jordan, he's checked in for Brand. Redick comes in for McAdoo. And Freeze subbed in for Paul. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Sigma with the bucket. Sigma's got his second bucket of the night.
And guys, they've allowed an embarrassing number of points off those turnovers.
Pass to Free. Maggetti with it. The three. It's hauled in by Sigma. Out to the wing. Durant against Griffin. It's Durant with the drive. Jordan with the rebound. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
For three. The Clippers grab the miss. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Redick. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Seattle calls timeout.
And guys, you know, you never run out of things that you can improve upon.
I think, Greg, it's important to keep that hunger, right? You're always striving to get better and to change things up.
Big group substitution here for Seattle. Haywood's checked in. Lewis comes in for Kevin Durant. Ellis is checked in for Schrempf. And Wilkins subbed in for Gary Payton. Walton's checked in for the Clippers. Up to the paint. Haywood kicks to Ellis. Shoots the three. And no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. Gill against Reddick. Maggette. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Yeah, I love communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Seattle leading by 23. Here's Wilkins. He's been quiet so far. There's still no points in the game. Pass to Ellis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Maggette pulls it down. And here's Los Angeles. To the inside.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wilkins against Free. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Seattle shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
And Lewis, one of those guys that can fit into a lot of different roles. Depending on what his team needs, he's got a diverse skill set. He's got size, and this guy loves shooting the three.
And that one's good. Gill. Here's Maggette. 5 points in the game. In the corner, it's Richardson. The three, nailed from three-point land. Wilkins with the ball. Got it off in time. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Seattle closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific team. We come back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Lewis. Lewis is out there with Gary Payton. And it's Haywood in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Walton against Lewis. That's a shot off that time. Jordan with some nice D. Clippers trail by 20. Here's Richardson. Walton. Passes it to Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Lewis on the way. Walton defending. Kicks it out to Ellis. Daniel the pass to Ellis. Over Maggette. Ellis can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, they've had to look elsewhere for their scoring, and they've gotten it. This guy has had very little impact on the game offensively. Obvious blunder by the defense that they get away with. Somebody's supposed to be checking him.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the whip.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Los Angeles calls timeout. Last season, Doris, the NBA hosting 4 regular season games in Mexico, celebrating the 25th anniversary of the NBA playing in Mexico City.
Well, Kevin, you know this. Mexico City is the 5th largest city in the world. You are a geographic expert. This is a gateway to all of Latin America, and the NBA, as always, eager to expand their presence in new markets.
I agree. And the fact Doris is so progressive has just, given them so much new things, revenue, growth avenues to follow. It just opens up a whole new area where they can grow.
Never rest on your laurels, Kevin. Always work hard, just like the great Evan Harlan does.
All near now for an injury report. Now for an update on Blake Griffin's injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Clippers noting their status. Not what anyone wanted to hear, as it sounds like it's a severe injury. We're well into this season, and that is the last thing this team needed. And that's going to make things much harder than down the road.
All right, David, thanks for guys. Certainly not the news these fans are hoping for.
Not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy worked so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls. Look at this state of the International League is getting better and better. There's no doubt about it. We see it at Olympic times and during FIBA play in between. We see a lot of NBA players who have spent time abroad. I think they could have been better.
I think there's no doubt about that, Kevin. I think wherever you can hone your craft and do it in a competitive environment where winning and losing is at stake on a nightly basis, it has so many opportunities for learning and growth. So okay, I can't turn it over 5 times in a competitive environment, regardless of what league I'm playing in, because that's to the detriment of my team. If I'm lazy on the defensive end, I'm going to get exposed by good offensive players. To me, Kev, I love any time there's competitive basketball being played. I want to watch it.
Love that answer. Griffin against Kemp. The 19-foot shot, and no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance. That possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. No reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
Durant kicks to Allen from past the arc. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Paul. He dreams the quick shot. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Back to Durant. And pass to Allen. Now Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Over McAdoo. Durant, no good. And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to McAdoo. Back to Paul. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Allen outside. Over Maggette. Makes a big height bounce and goes in.
Last game, he was just as dominant.
There's no doubt this guy's on a hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to feed the hot hand.
Pulls from the top of the key, and it's good. 2 points. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Durant. Here's Kemp. Nice tee from Maggette. And so it's Paul with it. Bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
I got to ask, where was this effort when it mattered? The game's over now.
Right. Frustrating for sure, Greg. I don't think they'll be able to mount a comeback at this point.
Peyton dishes to Kemp. Back to Peyton. Kemp passes to Peyton. There's the 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
And since that time, they have been loaded from beyond.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Knocking down triples repeatedly, the defense starting to look helpless at this point.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control and operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, George and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.